Hey guys. Missed you guys. How you guys all doing? I have been looking forward to today. I ate some good food. I just spent some time setting up some of the last parts missing for the stream. And now I'm just vibing. I went to Turkey and got my hair done, so like I was born with bad hair genes. Like I was balding all the way from the back, and then all the way through the center and the front, and then the temples. And they fixed that with like 5,000 grafts from the back of my head. But yeah, I did have that Vegeta hairline before, but it's kind of less now. It's kind of removed. It's super cheap for hair. I'm not so sure it's that cheap for like a tall me up. How long ago? 3 years and 3 months. It's like September, October, 3 years ago. September, not October. And it's actually super cheap. Like I paid less than just around 2,000 euros for like plane, hotel, surgeries, with breakfast and lunch included every day. Was it painful or not? Yes, very, very, very painful. I'm gonna paint a picture for you guys. We're 4 men going in for the same surgery. We get picked up at the same hotel. We come there, we get the morning brief, we go each talk to their doctor. We go in, and then we have rooms next to each other. So they have like 4 ORs. And once they start, I'm telling you, one of these guys is like a big, muscular Russian guy. He brought his girlfriend, like this model something, and he brings her, and she's just sitting out there on the couch and waiting in the waiting room outside the ORs. And I swear to God, almost same minute, because she told us on the way back in the like minivan. She told us that almost at the same time, in all 4 ORs, she just heard screaming for like 5-10 minutes until the anesthesia started working, like the local anesthetics. And like this big, muscular, testosterone Russian guy, fully tatted, goes like screaming, yelling. I didn't scream as much as I cried, I think, but yeah, it was really painful. I was crying like a little dude. Like the like there's like this hole, like a massage table that my head was in, and like the tears weren't like going down my cheeks, they were just like dropping to the floor, so there was like a puddle of like tears. It was really painful. But I swear to God, it hurt for like 15-20 minutes, because it's like the anesthesia. There's so many nerves in the back, like in the head, and they have to like numb all those nerves. So when they were like spraying in the anesthesia, ugh, it hurt so much, man. And you know what hurt even more? Like what was, because they used like, okay, is this too graphic? Because I'm gonna like almost more graphic now. So they use like, do you know when you go to the dentist and they have like a drill? They use like a drill, like a tiny ass drill. I'm not showing pictures. And they use this tiny ass drill, and they drill like around every hair like that you have. And so this is the worst part of the entire thing. I was on that table for 10-11 hours, and the worst part was when they hit a spot that wasn't under anesthesia, because the like some nerves were not like, dude, oh my god. And it was just, you were just waiting, because it happened like, first there was the 10-15 minutes, and I was just like, fine, that okay, that hurt, like the adrenaline started going out of my body, and I was like, okay, I'm finally relaxed. And then I get hit like 45 minutes later, I get hit by like, boom, like this drilling. It's like somebody's literally drilling, like stabbing me, and I just scream. And from that moment, I did not trust the anesthesia. I did not trust it. So I was just like, I could not, like I took my AirPods out because I had like an audiobook, and I was just like sweating all the time, waiting for it to hurt again. You know, like when you go to the dentist and they say, oh, does this hurt? And then like it's not fully anesthetized, and you're just like, yeah. That was crazy. And in those 10 hours, I got a 1 hour break, and that was to just like sit up and eat lunch for like 20-30 minutes. Worth it though? Yes, very much worth it. No, actually, like, if my head swelled, I looked like Frankenstein, dude. 2 days later, I looked like Frankenstein. So yes. But Eunice, if you already lost hair once, wouldn't you lose it again? So this is where it gets like kind of complicated, because there's a special hormone, like a testosterone, that only affects like the top part of your hair, and the hairs on your side, like from this side and down, they're not affected by that hormone. DHT, yes, exactly. And so the reason why they take the hairs from the back side of your head and the sides is because then when they put that up, then it won't fall out again. The only issue would be that usually men go through like 2 big hair loss periods. One of them usually in their 20s and one of them in their 40s. And then an issue could be that when you start losing hair again, let's say I had my hairline back here, and then I start losing hair, like they put grafts all the way up here, and then I start losing my hair again at 40, and it'll be like a gap, and I'll have hair in front, then a gap, and then and that's yikes. But just to answer that like thing, like you can get behind, like you can get ahead of the whole hair loss thing by hopping on medicine, but I'm not gonna recommend anything. Obviously do your own research. There's a Reddit called Tressless, TRESSLESS, where I studied everything in there for like 4 years before getting my surgery, and I tried a lot of. So I would really recommend, don't just jump into it. Do your research, make sure that's what you want. I made sure it's what I wanted, and I've been really happy with it. It doesn't mean that it's right for you. Swifty, I went through a I'll just go bald period as well, and I shaved my head bald, and I swear to God, I hated how I looked. I hated how I looked. So that's when I decided, like, okay, I am not doing this. You need a beard with the bald? Yes, but this is all I can grow, dude. Mihu, I promise you, it's like, it sounds bad, but it's just 12 hours. 12 hours and you're over it. Like, literally. Like, you're nervous for like an hour, then you go to prep for like an hour, then you go to surgery for like anything between 8 and 10 hours, and then it's done. And it's not even painful for more than 10-15 minutes, unless they didn't hit like the anesthesia probably.